Do you ladies feel like women are seriously ready for emotionally intelligent men?
So what Kitty told y'all basically is no. Most of y'all are not ready. It's plain and simple as it gets. And you're not ready because you, ma'am, do not have emotional intelligence. Sorry to say it. I know a lot of you like to believe that you do and put yourself under the pretenses that you do because you read a lot of social media memes and reaffirming things and things of that nature, but you don't. And it's okay to believe that you do, but you don't. And here's why you don't. And we don't even have to go into an extreme thing. Whenever you have a conversation with someone and you cannot agree to disagree in a mannerable way, in an adult way, you immediately disregard yourself or disqualify yourself. That's the word I'm looking for. Disqualify yourself from being considered emotionally intelligent. When you go to belittling, ranting, patronizing, an attitude, etc., etc. Yeah, you can get emotional in a debate or something like that. You can be like, bro, how do you see it this way, and etc., etc. Because people do it. Men do it all the time in sports. Like that's our thing in sports. We have like 10 different channels just based on that. But no, even in a barbershop or wherever, nowhere in the conversation do you hear a man say, you a blankety blank 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 because you believe this, or you're a blankety blank 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 because of that. And even if somebody brings up stats, data, and statistics, most men will be like, listen, I don't care what numbers you bring in. I still say this such and such is better, and you can't change my mind. And it becomes that. The moment you, as a woman, and even as a man, do not do that, or you got to feel like you got to disregard somebody in some type of way, you do not have emotional intelligence. And that is the baseline of it. We're not talking about getting violent over stuff because the person make you mad. We're not talking about somebody being absent-minded and you calling them stupid and all other stuff because they made a mistake. We're not talking about things that are out of their control and somehow you're not giving grace for it. That's a lack of emotional intelligence. Like, I think yesterday I was watching something on TikTok and it said this woman was so disrespectful to her boyfriend because he caught two flat tires on the same side. So clearly anybody with a logical sense or a cool head in that situation would have understood, like, I caught two flat tires on the same side and nowhere else. It wasn't a woman that flattened the tires. It wasn't me doing nothing crazy. It was something in the road, maybe tax, maybe something that happened, and I just had a case of bad luck. But if the first instinct you do when something is a mishap or a mistake and you choose to just call somebody dumb, da 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 da, you lack emotional intelligence. If you have to get violent with somebody because they don't agree with you because you're in an argument, you lack emotional intelligence. These are things that make you lack emotional intelligence. So when y'all call men sassy for blocking you and not wanting to deal with you and ignoring you and all this stuff and saying they don't like men and they don't like women or they whatever and this and that, that's you with a lack of emotional intelligence. When a man don't want to deal with you or he's not cool with certain things you do and just cuts you off and you call him gay, not only are you making discriminatory and derogatory marks, you are also a person who lacks emotional intelligence. So the next time you believe you have these things because of a few social media memes that you see on Instagram, Twitter, or wherever you decide to watch them, really reflect and consider your actions. Are you emotional intelligent?